Madden holiday is here and we will play all night. Calling sick and sound sincere, in tackles will delight. The fridge is packed with drink and meat, the taste of victory sure is sweet.
Well, that was a rather hectic last week of the season, wasn't it? I mean, I was expecting a, hectic week and seemed to follow through fine. Home field advantage went the way I thought it did. The Jaguars came through to win the AFC South. Dolphins just squeaked into the playoffs, kind of like I thought they would. The only prediction I was really off on was the Packers and, that whole playoff expansion thing. And at least it didn't come down to a coin flip. Okay, now, like I said last week, or to be precise, a couple weeks ago, there are going to be two Madden videos for this week. One covering the AFC wildcard games and one covering the NFC wildcard games. This being the AFC one, we're going to be covering the Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills, and the Baltimore Ravens versus the Cincinnati Bengals. So, let's get to it.
Come on and take a bite, everyone, 'cause Totino's is quite a bite better.
People love Totino's because our incredible crisp crust makes every bite better. Quite a bite better. Totino's crisp crust pizza has a special kind of flavor and crunch that's made it America's favorite.
More pizza!
So take a big Totino's bite, everybody, 'cause Totino's is quite a bite better.
Horrible news for Bud Light fans. Quarterback Budway Joe was injured in practice. He's definitely out of Bud Bowl 3. So as a result, prognosticator Danny Sheridan has made Budweiser a 6-point favorite to win their third straight Bud Bowl. Said Sheridan, Bud Light needs a quarterback. And besides, any way you look at it, Budweiser still has the horses. Will Bud Light find a quarterback? Can Budweiser three-peat? For Bud Bowl Update, I'm Chris Berman.
Tonight, Mrs. John DeLorean fights to save her husband as she tells me their side.
Plus, the religion of Baha'i, why its followers face persecution and murder to keep their faith alive.
And the Oak Ridge Boys, such good businessmen, they hardly have to sing. On 2020 tonight.
Okay, we're starting off with the Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars in what is probably the most intriguing match of this entire round. The Jaguars have been playing with nothing to lose for the last few games and wound up winning the AFC South in spite of that. And the Chargers seem to just be getting healthy at the right time, which is probably going to make up for the fact that the Jaguars did blow them out earlier in the year, but that was after the Chiefs game where most of their injuries had occurred, including that to Justin Herbert. That being said, the Chargers aren't entirely healthy as Mike Williams suffered a back injury in the last game of the season, so I don't know if he's going to end up playing or not, and you could probably expect a very healthy dose of Austin Eckler in a game that could wind up being a shootout. Now, the Jaguars have had a knack of making just the right play at seemingly the right time, and, maybe the idea of, say, being a 3-hour time difference again could play into it, but this is the primetime game on Saturday, so I don't think that's really going to affect too much here. In reality, the Chargers are just a much better team than they were in the third week of this year, so they've improved to the point that I just kind of see them winning a squeaker here and pulling this one out. So yeah, I'm picking the Chargers on this one.
I've heard Garo Yepremian has more power than Dave Casper.
More power? Him?
I have new right guard power pump antiperspirant.
So, I got banned basic.
For most people, Dave, right guard's formula has more power. For some, up to twice as much.
Power against wetness.
What's more, you can spray twice as much Ban Basic and still not match the power of right guard. New right guard power pump.
Don't get dressed without it.
All of these championship-winning drivers have one thing in common: Goodyear Racing Eagles. The race-winning technology that's found in the Goodyear Racing Eagles can also be found in the world's best-selling line of high-performance street tires, Goodyear Eagle Street Radials. The champions know, and it's why we say the best tires in the world have Goodyear written all over them.
Out of the blue
freshness of Aquavelva. Out of the blue comes the Aquavelva man, looking for the light scent, the clean scent, the fresh scent that comes from out of the blue. There's something about an Aquavelva man. Be one.
All right, moving on to our next game, you have the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills for the third time this season. Now, obviously, the Bills are coming off the ultra-emotional high of the game they played last week, and it's nice to know that Damar Hamlin is pulled through and seemingly okay now. And the Dolphins should be pleased that their defense was actually able to carry them to victory. Now, that being said, I still don't know if Tua Tagovailoa is going to play yet, as he's still listed in the concussion protocol at this point. So, or at least as I'm writing this, I can't say for anything's for certain right now. And, well, really, there's actually one thing for certain, which is that if the Dolphins have any chance at all to win, it's got to be with Tua playing. They can't seem to have their offense have any plays that develop, that take like 2 to 3 seconds to develop, succeed with Skylar Thompson at the quarterback. It's just that game against the Jets kind of revealed that. For, quick handoff, for quick throws, it was fine. But if you're running a long play action, which is that offensive scheme really likes to run, it just wasn't working at all. Now, the Bills are still playing like they're kind of a team of destiny right now, even though their defense has been struggling against the run. But, well, Miami's run game is just not that spectacular. It's serviceable at times. It's just not going to light the world on fire. And, well, I just don't see the Bills' defense really being too much... I don't see that being too problematic for the Bills' defense right now. I mean, heck, even if Tua Tagovailoa does play, I'm guessing the Bills are just going to win this one rather handily here. So, yeah, I'm picking the Bills.
I'm Jim McKay.
No, I'm Jim McKay for Timex. The most extraordinary thing about this quartz digital watch is not that it tells you the time all the time, night and day. Not that it's 99.997% accurate. Not that it costs only $32.95. Nope. The most extraordinary thing is...
It's a Timex.
The offenders. Smelly work shoes, sweaty sneakers, especially boots and...
Me? Impossible.
Not you. It's the shoes. Feet perspire and cause odor, so shoes need odor eaters. Comfortable foam insoles loaded with activated charcoal absorb perspiration and destroy odor for 3 months.
Me, foot odor? Never again.
Regular odor eaters in white or brown or Super Toughs for sport and work shoes.
On Ryan's Hope, a surprise for Jill.
Take a look at this. Jillian Coleridge? I'm her mother. She's your half-sister.
Ryan's Hope.
And that brings us to our final AFC wildcard game between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Thankfully, home field advantage was not determined via coin flip. Look, I understand why they did it. It's not that I'm necessarily opposed to it. It's just still. Then again, it seemed like maybe the Ravens were cutting the Bengals a little bit of slack by resting most of their starters last week. And maybe they just intentionally... I'm not saying they intentionally lost the game, though. Maybe they didn't exactly put a full fourth effort, did they? Then again, it's still unknown as to whether or not Lamar Jackson is going to be able to play in these games, so don't even know how effective he would have been if he actually were playing due to a strained PCL. But again, that's kind of the big question mark here. Will the main quarterback play? Just that, the Bengals offense is putting up some pretty good numbers. And if Lamar Jackson can't be as mobile as he normally is, that's probably going to be a big boon for the Bengals defense. So yeah, this is pretty much just like the previous game between Miami and Buffalo. I mean, even if Lamar Jackson does play, his effectiveness is going to be severely limited. I don't think he's going to be 100%, which again is going to be really bolstering the Bengals defense with their offense already firing on. Yeah, I'm guessing the Bengals are just going to win this one pretty handily. So yeah, let's just recap those picks So we're all in the AFC wildcard game. I'm picking the Chargers, the Bills, and the Bengals to win their contests and advance to the division. Okay, so the rate this is going, this video is probably going to be going up on Wednesday. I don't know if I'm going to get the NFC prediction video up on Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not a huge fan of putting up 2 videos in one day, but in this case I might have to make that rare exception. The next video after that is going to be the recap and review for the finale of Willow, and then the next video after that is going to be the random trade review on Unleashed. So yeah, like I said, this should be going up on Wednesday. I'm not going to upload both the AFC and NFC at the same time. There'll definitely be a time difference between them. I just don't know if it's going to both be on Wednesday, or maybe I'll bump the NFC one back to Thursday and then put the Willow review up on Friday. Don't really know. Like, Wednesday's going to be kind of busy for me, so I don't think it's going to affect it too terribly much, but yeah, you never really know. See you all next time.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Hey guys, remember that you can support my work at patreon.com/sleepytimeforcat productions. Also, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, and ring that notification bell so that way you can be alerted to further videos.